China is the second largest economy in the world, with a GDP of 17.73 trillion USD as of 2021. The original Silk Road had been the gateway to some of the biggest trades China has done, and now China is taking its Belt and Road initiative to the next level, and many countries are showing concern. But what is the new Silk Road, and is China planning to take over the world, or is it just an act of the new era of globalization? Today, we'll uncover everything you need to know about this updated trading path and the controversies surrounding the new Silk Road. In 2015, China released the Belt and Road Action Plan, which included land and maritime routes to improve trade relationships with various countries through infrastructure investments. In other words, China wants to release this whopping $900 billion scheme to light up a new era of globalization that will be a win-win situation for everyone. European countries have already started showing interest in this act, while others are being varied in China. Many countries believe China is bringing the great power competition back and wants to take over the world. In contrast, other countries have shown positive responses and are already taking on the trade benefits that China provides. According to China, Beijing will ultimately lend as much as $8 trillion for infrastructure in 68 countries, encompassing around 65% of the world's population. But why exactly is China building the new Silk Road? And are they willing to spend $8 trillion on infrastructure? Let's debunk everything you need to know about the new Silk Road. There are many reasons behind China's act of globalization, but here are some reasons why China could benefit from this trade. Firstly, the trans-Eurasian trade infrastructure could improve poor countries south of China while boosting China's global business. We'll also see some domestic regions, especially those surrounding China's border like Xinjiang. Ultimately, self-interest is involved when China wants to boost its global economy and potentially surpass the United States. That's the only country beating its GDP. And right now, China is one of the biggest makers of steel and heavy equipment, and they can use that labor to build the new Silk Road. But what are China's plans for its new Silk Road? President Xi of China visited Kazakhstan and Indonesia in 2013, where he propagated the Silk Road economic belt and the Maritime Silk Road. This is where the name Belt and Road Initiative came from. Xi's vision for the plan is to create a vast network of energy pipelines, railways, highways and border crossings to make seamless trade entry in many countries worldwide. From Pakistan, India and the rest of Southeast Asia to most European countries, China has already funded hundreds of special economic zones in creating jobs, establishing industries and promoting tech use like the 5G powered by Huawei. Looking to this date, China's most significant project is CPEC, estimated to be around $62 billion. Ultimately, China has economic and geopolitical reasons to take this initiative. If we look at Xi's motivations, he wants to make China more assertive, even if it means giving hefty loans to various countries. But with a plan this big, which countries are gaining benefits from the new Silk Road? Let's find out. Over the next 5 years, 62 countries could potentially see an investment of over $500 billion from China. Most of these benefits will be channeled toward Russia, Indonesia, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Myanmar, and India's roads. Regarding China's supporters, Pakistan is amongst the biggest supporters of the new Silk Road. And right now, Pakistan is one of the countries that are gaining economic benefits from China and vice versa. We've also seen support from other presidents like Michelle Bachelet from Chile. But what about the controversies that sparked? One of the most extensive anti-New Silk Road has been India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has opposed the $46 billion China-Pakistan economic corridor that runs through a part of Kashmir. Moreover, Modi has also openly boycotted the new One Belt, One Road summit in Beijing. Other countries against the project are Japan, South Korea, and North Korea. But how can we explain it? Moreover, China's spokespeople have repeatedly denied the charges of a play for global dominance. The United States has also shared concerns about China's intentions and doesn't openly support the project. Countries like India have tried to convince others that the BRI plan is nothing but a plot by China to dominate Asia, and some analysts have even called it a string of pearls geo-economic strategy. This strategy is basically China giving such vast amounts of debt to countries that they won't be able to pay off, and instead China will take their regional choke points and seize control there. Japan has also been less supportive of China's dominance and has committed over $300 billion in public and private financing to infrastructure projects in Asia. Together, Japan and India are developing an Asia-Africa growth corridor. And when discussing Europe, over 2/3 of European Union member countries have signed on to the BRI. While they agree that China has a substantial economic advantage through the New Silk Road project, they also benefit from this cause. Russia is the biggest supporter of this project, and as its relationship gets terrible with the West, it ties links to China. The New Silk Road will encourage economic development and scientific progress throughout the Eurasian continent, including Central Asia, the Caspian Seas, the Caucasus, the European Union, and the Mediterranean. The vast investments they're making are one of the reasons why the potential economic growth will occur, and poverty reduction will be encouraged. Research has shown that this infrastructure will benefit trade and improve the trade balance in over 60 countries. Moreover, it will reduce poverty, reduce income inequality, and ultimately enhance the economic growth of these countries. The project aims to improve China's integration into the world economy, have better connectivity between remote locations, promote seamless trade between countries, and have more integrated financial markets. Around 100 countries are projected to participate in this project, and most of them are shown to benefit from the project. The future of the New Silk Road looks promising, with some countries raising concerns about China's tactics to gain control over Asia. However, China has been repeatedly denying those claims and is looking to gain mass benefits with a win-win situation tied at the end. The Belt and Road Initiative has a target completion date of 2049 and will gain massive investment. Do you think the New Silk Road is a revolutionary project, or China's self-interests are linked? Let us know in the comments below, and if you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and ring that bell icon to get notified of our newer videos and documentaries. Until next time, peace.